Well, hi, it's Marci Javril here with the Yoga of Touch. And today I want to talk about power naps. Power naps are super important, and you can take one for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. What they say is don't take one for more than 30 minutes because after about 30 minutes, your body is actually resetting itself into real sleep and real sleep cycles. But I want to show you how comfortable you can be. Even if you're wearing a business suit, you can still become very comfortable on a plane, on a train, on a couch, on a chair, wherever it is you are. I want you to feel confident. I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to know that all these little things that you have that you think are keeping you from taking a good power nap are simply not in the way. You just need a few tools and to set yourself up properly. Have you tried waking yourself up before the alarm goes off? I'll bet if you have done that effectively, that you're going to power nap just fine. And you probably won't even need a timer. I've got a timer here, but I don't really like them because they have that ding, ding, ding sound all the time. It drives me crazy. But I usually set my phone on an alarm, right? So if you are inclined to power nap and you want to prepare your body in the best possible way with the least amount of fuss and get to it, get it over with, and get on with your day, I do suggest you follow these simple rules. Relax your entire body by massaging your feet or your neck. Make sure you loosen all the tight clothes and take off your shoes, so your feet can breathe. And then elevate your legs and lie in an ambient position with your eyes in complete dark. This complete dark is really important because the melatonin in your body's natural system is necessary to start your sleep cycle, or at least to take you out of regular everyday thinking and talking and into that little hypnagogic state we call alpha, where you're kind of in that little trancy state. And then after that, if your breathing changes and you let yourself drop down, you'll be in a light theta state. But I can guarantee if you follow my guidelines, you won't completely fall asleep. You'll drift and come right back sharper than ever. So the formula is to make sure that you're that your body has gotten a little bit of the, nervousness out of it, and that you're lying in a half propped up position and that your eyes are dark. Now, some of the ways I like to do that, I've got my favorite. This, I'm going to put my glasses on again to show you, because even if you're wearing makeup or you're wearing glasses, this little guy right here, this is called the Mind Fold. And I love it because, look, it's got these great cups. And these cups mean that even if you want to keep your eyes open inside the cup, you can blink, you won't mess up your makeup. And it's a complete blackout. So I'm not really selling them unless you go to my store, yogaoftouch.com store. Yeah, I have everything there too. So, but these will also fit over your glasses and they won't mess anything up. And so I really love these. They've got a Velcro thing on them. Once you get these on, you've got complete black. But before you go to the black, first you have to get to that white noise place where not a lot of noise is bothering you. So you can do earplugs if you like, These are my favorite kind. They're called Mac. And again, these earplugs will shut out just about everything. I actually take these to a lot of the concerts I go to. I love EDM music, don't you? So when you nap or you're ready to nap, you want to put some earplugs in that aren't going to bother your ears, that are really good for your health. You can take these and split them up and roll them into little balls and put them in your ears. And then once they've gotten too dirty, just throw them away. But take an extra pair of friends, because a lot of people go to movies and to shows and things, and they really, really don't enjoy the bass like I don't. And so that's my solution. You can always use earplugs, or most people will use some kind of ambient music, right? So you can put on your headset. That's a good way to go. Oh, yeah. Then that shuts out all the sound and you just hear your own soundtrack. Well, I don't like the little earbuds, so I use usually a headset like that. Or you can play ambient music. If you play this kind of music, relaxation tape, this is meant to go for an hour. Don't do it. You will fall asleep. Oops. Now, instead, use something like the ocean or a little light jazz or something that's a little more upbeat, because you don't really want to fall asleep. You just want to relax. Relax the entire body. Ugh. So the only way you can first relax is if you shake some of it off. So if you are wearing your power suit and you want to take a power nap, how are you going to do that? Well, you can always just sit where you are and just give a little wiggle in your hips. Give your hips a little wiggle and breathe in your belly. And shake your shoulders and get your spine loosened up. Get your spine loosened up and loosen up your head by saying no, 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 yes, 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 no, 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 yes, yes. And shake your hands. A lot of us have tension all the way through the arms. But in particular, take off your shoes. Yes. And if you can, get one of these, this little footsie roller. I love these babies. And roll your feet on that. Oh my goodness, that's going to relax your body so well that when you lie in your position and you take your little blindfold and put it on and take your breath down, bam, you'll be out for 2 minutes and revitalized in a flash. So make sure you massage your feet, especially the arches. The other cheap way to do that is to just take 2 tennis balls and put them in a sock like that. Make sure you go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Marci Javril. Yeah, that's me, Marci Javril. So I've already talked about how we're going to have complete darkness to create that melatonin that is the precursor to sleep. And very important. Then we also want to create a body relaxation and a sound, either a sound block out or a good sound that's an ambient sound. So all of that being said, I've relaxed my feet. I'm going to take these 2 tennis balls that sometimes I'll use up and down on my spine. And you can see that on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Marci Javril, Marci Javril. And you can see how to use that on the floor to straighten out your spine. Or you can just use them under your feet. And some people, when they're sitting in a car or in an airplane, they might want to put it under one of their hip bones or sit bones or back, behind your back. That's another great way to go. Also, if you have one of my little monsters, you can get these at my store, yogauptouch.com/store. And all they are is just a little vibrating thing. And they're fantastic for putting behind your head and leaning back and starting to let your head relax and starting to let your neck relax, and let this fall all the way down behind you as kind of like a little massage pillow, but you just lean against it. They're very sturdy. And this is not going to bother your clothes. It doesn't have any oil or scent to it. And you can hygienically clean it later too. And it's very effective in quickly relaxing, especially on the head. So I love doing that on my head. Okay, so now the last element, which is how to position yourself so you can take an effective power nap. Well, don't lie flat. Dangerous. It's just dangerous. First of all, make sure you've got your water, your ambient light, your timer is going to be set, right? And then what I like to do is make sure that my purse and my phone and maybe my makeup, everything is ready for me. When I get up, I'm ready to go. So, footstool. Bring a footstool, get a great big pillow, and make sure that when your legs come up, that your knees are a little bit bent, but that your heels are higher than your hips. Because you'll find that out in my first 3 sessions. We talked about anti-gravity for anti-aging, because you need to elevate those legs to really get relaxation. So bringing your legs up, bring them up, and make sure that you're really super comfortable. Bring your body back. Maybe put that little massagy guy there, and get your blindfold ready. And now, gals, ladies, or anyone else who wears something tight around the top, this is the time that if you've got a front-loading bra, unsnap it. Yeah, that will really help your breathing. Now, when you lean back, make sure your head is supported. So I see a lot of people lean back and their head just goes conk or over the side. Or we could use a neck pillow, but what if you don't have one? Well, just stack them up a little. And then as you lean back, relaxing everything, perhaps you've got a cloth that you can put across your legs. Make sure your knees are a little bit bent and your toes are going out, and you might even do a little bit of ankle circles, and start those circles fast and then slow them down. Same with your breath. And that is really going to entrain your brain into the most effective way to drop into that theta, stay there for your timer, and then wake up again. So 2-minute nap, that's the shortest one. 5 or 10 minutes, that's also going to revitalize you. If you've lost a lot of sleep and you're sleep deprived, 30 minutes maximum. This is what the physiology research tells us, that after that amount of time, you'll go into a complete sleep cycle. And then when you wake up, you'll be worse off. So don't do that. No more than 30 minutes, relaxing your body, relaxing your knees, relaxing your hip and your spine, perhaps covering your feet. Or if you're like me, you like to wear socks. I don't know. On the plane, I like to have my own socks. At the dentist, I like to have my own socks. And maybe at the job, if you've locked your door and nobody's coming into your office, you can put on your socks. Or you could just put a cloth across them. Relax the knees. Relax the low back. Breathe into the chest. Make sure your head is supported. And begin to relax your body in that progressive relaxation you'll learn as yoga nidra. And in some of us in acting school, we learned. And you just start with your head, and you first relax everything in your head, and then wash down into your shoulders, and relax everything in your shoulders and your arms and your fingers. And take your breath and bring it down, and relax everything in the torso and in the pelvis and all the way out the toes. And feel it like it's a Hawaiian waterfall coming down over your whole body, giving you a chance to just let it flow and be a part of the circuit and not have to do anything. And be in what I call the activity of stillness. Because stillness is still active. We're still alive. So even though it feels like you are trying to be still, You're not. You're breathing. You're a living being. Here's one more point before I put my blindfolds on and say goodbye. If by chance you have an injury or a place that is hurting a lot or bothering you a lot, you may want to give it a little more attention. Or one of the other things I learned in network chiropractic, this is really simple. So my chest is hurting, but my leg is feeling good. So I put my hand on my leg and I say, please, leg, give some of that beautiful energy you have to my chest. And I let it transfer. Pretty easy, huh? Or say your heart is full and you're feeling so appreciative, like I am right now, for all of you watching. So my heart is full, but my head is aching. So I'll let some of that full-heartedness go to my head. And as you close your eyes and begin to relax and allow the soundtrack, the ambient soundtrack and the ambient lighting, and turning on your timer, breathing. And then once there feels like a balance, that's when you can completely relax. So let's see what that looks like. I'll be back in a second, maybe 30 seconds. And if you're like me, you actually wake up before the alarm goes off, pull off the covers, open up your feet again, open and close your feet, open and close your hands, open and close your eyes, scratch your head, wake yourself up with a little bit of this and that, let the legs fall away, and maybe this is the time then to get back your little massage unit and make sure the arms are very relaxed. Oh, everything's so relaxed now after my little power nap, however long you took. And yep, back to business. Get my shoes back on. And I'm ready to get out of here again. And so your power nap doesn't have to change anything about where you are and what you're doing and what you'll have to do afterwards. So take a chance, take a power nap today, and I'll see you soon.